On a bright and wintry day in December 1898, the Lumberman's Express, a private train of the Manistee and Grand Rapids Railroad, slowly pulled away from the terminal at Manistee, wended its way past the Waterworks building, up the Sleeping Joe sand dune, to emerge on the Canfield and Wheeler farm. Edward Buckley, Frank Canfield, Robert Babcock, and their wives were bound for Thomasville, Georgia. As the train passes across the Canfield and Wheeler farm near the lakeshore bluffs, Edward Buckley could have been heard to say, "Frank, if these Thomasville girls sell us on the idea of a country club, you ought to close up this farm of yours and let us build a golf links on it." When the lumber barons decided that Manistee should have a country club and golf links, things began to happen with a speed that would be difficult to duplicate today. On May 17, 1901, the Canfield and Wheeler farm was selected as the site for the golf links and clubhouse. A noted golf course designer of the time, Thomas Bendelow, arrived in Manistee on May 21st to lay out a 9-hole course. Just past mid-July, a contract was awarded at Chudnowski and Bruns, local contractors, to construct the new clubhouse at a cost of $2,000. The clubhouse was to be located on the lake bluff in the general area of the present 15th tee. In the middle of July 1902, a golf expert was hired. A Mr. Charles Ray Denon of Ann Arbor came to look after the interests of the game at the club. On June 4, 1910, the stockholders of the club held a meeting to discuss the future of their organization, since erosion of the bluff south of the clubhouse was threatening its location, and since it was so difficult for people without carriages to get to the clubhouse, it was decided to move the clubhouse to its present location at the foot of Bryant Avenue. The total cost of the moving plus the walk was $1,500. By 1928, a decision was made to purchase the farm and orchard lands between 8th and 12th Streets and to enlarge the course to 18 holes. The preliminary construction was begun in 1929, and the first 9 holes were ready for play on September 4th, 1930. The second 9 was designed by golf course architect Bruce Matthews and completed in June of 1930. The first 18-hole tournament was played on July 4th. Luddy Ludwigson, the original, who shot a par 70, won that tournament. The year 1992 brought the official opening of holes 3, 4, 12, and 13, making Manistee Golf and Country Club one of the most beautiful courses in Michigan.
Manistee Golf and Country Club has been operational for 118 years. Over these years, it has had its highs and lows. Despite the lows, the club has been able to maintain itself admirably. Our course is a unique golden age experience on the shores of Lake Michigan and have had members rooted in our community for over 50 years. The Manistee Golf and Country Club is devoted to its members, their guests, and the general public to provide them a fun, friendly, and welcoming atmosphere. The historic Manistee Golf and Country Club is pleased to welcome the Michigan Hickory Tour for a match play tournament September 20th through the 22nd. We believe you will find our course located on the shores of Lake Michigan to be an outstanding venue for Hickory golf. Visit www.manisteegolfandcountryclub.com for information and a registration form.